They're tiny. They live rent-free in your house. But at least they eat those pesky cockroaches at night. I'm sure you probably know what we're talking about in today's video. And you probably don't like it, but hold on just 1 second. These little pals are so interesting that will surely make up for your attention. So please stay and don't forget to stick your fingers on the like and subscribe buttons. Or else a gecko might fall on your head while watching this video. Geckos. Some people love these little sticky reptiles. And some people simply can't stand them, calling them gross, and all sorts of bad names. But love it or hate it, geckos are far more interesting than you might think. They play an important role in the ecosystem. They feed on disgusting insects, and they defy gravity with cutting-edge secrets. I'm certain you think geckos are descendants of the huge, dominant species called dinosaurs that ruled the surface of the Earth during the Jurassic era. But I'm afraid you might be wrong this time, because they're not close to them at all, but let's leave this subject to another video. Despite dating back to millions of years ago, it was only by the 1960s that geckos received relevant studies, especially concerning their amazing ability of crawling and sticking to walls, windows, and even ceilings. Regardless of their relatively small dimensions, geckos are important predators of the nature, employing an important role in controlling their ecosystem. Geckos feed on a variety of things, ranging from fruits to insects that scare most people, such as spiders, scorpions, and cockroaches, as well as really dangerous mosquitoes that spread so many diseases among humanity. But, as all things in life, everything has both a good and a bad side, as these little, sticky, and wet reptiles might be carrying the Salmonella disease, a rather common kind of illness found in many wild animals. So if you end up touching one, make sure to wash your hands properly. Geckos are not apex predators, with some snakes and birds being their natural predators. But, despite their small size and lack of weapons to fight against them, geckos have really interesting defense mechanisms. The first one is a vibration that they're able to do with their tails, in order to act as a distraction to guarantee an escape. Some geckos can even make use of camouflage to deceive their predators. But their most iconic tool is a very famous one. Geckos can split their tails apart and leave them behind if things get too dangerous. But don't worry. These little buddies can regenerate their tails back in just a few days, after losing it. But how come they challenge the almighty gravity every single day, and still win? I bet you've already seen a gecko sticking to many surfaces. It doesn't matter much if it's slippy. They still manage to keep their little feet holding them tight. What do you think explains this? Suction cups? Sticky gooey fingers? Or specialized grappling hooks? And the result is none. It all has to do with the, not-so-famous, van der Waals forces. But what the heck is a van der Waals force? Johannes Diderik van der Waals was a Nobel Prize-winning scientist that discovered this physical interaction. In short, the van der Waals forces are weak electrostatic forces that attract neutral molecules to one another in gases, in liquefied and solidified gases, and in almost all organic liquids and solids. Alright, but if it's a naturally occurring phenomena, how come humans can't exploit it and crawl their way into their everyday life businesses, such as school or work? Because these forces can only occur at I said very amazingly tiny distances, deep inside the nanoscale, typically between 0.3 and 0.6 nanometers in distance. That's definitely very small. To keep you in perspective, a human hair ranges from approximately 80,000 to 100,000 nanometers in width. That's over 300,000 times larger than the van der Waals distance. Geckos have many, multiple, specialized, and unique tiny hair-like structures at the bottom of their toes, called setae, that can divide into even smaller parts, called spatulae. Yes, just like really small spatulas that are used in the kitchen by your favorite chef. The spatulae molecules are then attracted to the surface's molecules, making their feet stick to it, and enabling their awesome skill. While geckos might be very underrated animals, they hold many tools that help them survive the hostile nature for millions of years. All of this with both simple and amazing resources. Do you think that their tail regeneration might be the key humans need to finally achieve regeneration? Or do you think we'll ever be able to replicate their feet mechanism and finally start crawling structures? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this ride, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us focus on what our followers want to see, and deliver the best to you all. Thank you so much for your audience. And always remember to feed your cortex.